Go.
Okay, next we're going to do the carny. So I've got chill dog position on my opponent. And he's real wily-like, and he manages to start passing my guard. So he pushes my leg down and gets one leg over. But instead of panicking here, all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this foot and trap this leg here with my foot down. From here I can apply the Kung Fu move, push him out this way. He can't roll because I've got his far leg trapped down with my right leg from here, and I can just tap him right from here. If he does manage to roll, if he's real flexible and rolls out, it doesn't make as much of a difference because I can sit up on top of him, come through and take my twister side control position. Okay, next we're going to do the crocodile. So we've got mission control on my opponent. Got him broken down here. I want to do the zombie, but I may be having problems with it or such. I can't quite get it in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reach through and grab my left hand to his left wrist so I can pull it through as I swing my leg out wide here and reestablish my grip with my feet. Now I've got his arms nice and tight together so I can start to attack him. I can regroup, pulling him down in. Again, I should here have my wrist as tight up as against my ankle as I can. From here I can either start to work straight for the arm bar, right through. It's the crocodile. So I've got my chill dog position on my opponent, and I'm having problems getting the Kung Fu move to work. There's a few ways of getting to the Jew cloth from there. More than being is the crowbar. So I've established my chill dog, hand over, clear the neck. I've come into here, and I'm just having problems getting it over. So normally I don't want to let go of this arm because he can posture up. So very quickly, I'm going to shove this arm underneath as my crowbar, push him out, come into the Jew claw position. Remember, ice picking my legs down right away. Idea being is it has to be done quick. My hand has to slide under and push him. I don't want to give him very much space for too long, or else he'll posture up and get his arm out. Okay, now from Jew claw position, we're going to work on the DA and the snitch. Two options for when I get into a Jew claw position. So I've got my opponent in Jew claw position here. My legs over the top. I've got his wrist controlled inwards. Okay, and I want my opponent to roll. I'm going to end up doing it as a sweep. So sometimes what will happen is, as I've got him over here, my partner will actually posture up to try to lift me. So what I'm going to do is, as here, is I'm going to ice pick him down. As he wants to roll, I'm going to sit up, controlling his legs slowly. I'm going to hand check him here. Okay, pull in, T-Rex with my arm. Come into twister side control here. My legs over the top of him here. My elbow's in on his armpit. I can control this leg. And I'm leaning my body weight and my back into his face. I want it to be nice and uncomfortable for him while keeping this knee to the ground. So once more, I've got him in Jew claw. From here, he tries to lift up. From here, I'll ice pick him down. As he rolls up, sit up with him. Control hip check into twister side control. One variation that I use myself is I use it to go into a bicep crusher. So as I'm here and my partner rolls, I control his wrist. I sit up this direction here so that I keep it nice and deep in. Put it against my hip and I just lean in this way here so that I can get my tap right from here. One more angle. And then here I got him. Ice pick him. He rolls. I control his wrist. I sit up this direction here so that I'm using it as a pry with my hip and just lean in on my opponent for the tap. Other option that sometimes happens is the opponent tries to turn into me as I roll him with the DA. This is called the snitch. As he tries to turn in and pull guard on me, I'm going to have to control his hips and go to the far side. So I've got Jew claw on him. Ice pick, he comes up. As he's trying to turn into me here, he's going to catch me, either pull guard on me, or if I'm real sloppy, end up pulling and catching a triangle on me, which I don't want to catch. So I'm going to control his hips as I come up. Have him up here, ice pick him, he comes up, I control his hips on the far side, reaching through, stepping in, taking side control on the far side.